Mr. President. Hi, sir. Can you describe for us what your announcement is going to look like on Saturday for who you're going to pick as your next Supreme Court justice?
So it's person, woman, man, camera, TV. Person, woman, man, camera, TV.
Supreme Court Justice Ruth Badger Ginsburg passed away on Friday at age 87, and her life was celebrated by leaders in both parties.
Yeah. She just died? Wow. I didn't know that. You're telling me now for the first time. She led an amazing life. What else can you say? She was an amazing woman. Whether you agreed or not, she was an amazing woman who led an amazing life.
We learned of the death of Ruth Badger Ginsburg, who was not only a giant in the legal profession, but a beloved figure. And my heart goes out to all those who cared for her and care about her.
But now, because her death came so close to the election, the politics has begun, as the president and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell moved to replace her on the court before Election Day. And many Democrats are not thrilled about that, given the fact that no was trending on Twitter Friday night. And by the way, this is one reaction from an MSNBC political correspondent.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
I'm being told that might have been the wrong video, but honestly, I can't really tell at this point. The Republican Party controls both the Senate and the White House, so there's not really much that Democrats can do to stop this process from moving forward, but that hasn't stopped them from throwing out some really bad ideas.
Some have mentioned the possibility, if they try to push through a nominee in a lame duck session, that you in the House could move to impeach President Trump or Attorney General Barr as a way of stalling and preventing the Senate from acting on this nomination.
Well, we have our options. We have arrows in our quiver that I'm not about to discuss right now.
What? Impeachment again? Are we just going to keep repeating all the things that have happened this year? What's next? A second wave of the coronavirus? Wear a mask. So now, with very few options, the Democratic Party has resorted to calling all Republicans hypocrites for not moving forward with the nomination of Merrick Garland back in 2016, when President Obama, in his last year in office, nominated him to fill the seat that was vacated when Antonin Scalia died during the 2016 primaries. Take a look at Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer calling out Mitch McConnell on the Senate floor.
The Mcconnell Rule: the American people should have a voice in their selection of the next Supreme Court justice. Leader McConnell has defiled the Senate like no one in this generation, and Leader McConnell may very well destroy it.
Now, those are harsh words, but some GOP senators were pretty clear about what their actions would be if a situation exactly like this arose. Like, Senate Judiciary Chairman Lindsey Graham, who was very specific about what he wanted to happen and even had an instruction for the people in the media.
I want you to use my words against me. If there's a Republican president in 2016 and a vacancy occurs in the last year of the first term, you can say, Lindsey Graham said, let's let the next president, whoever it might be, make that nomination, and you could use my words against me, and you'd be absolutely right. We're setting a precedent here today, Republicans are, that in the last year, at least of a lame duck 8-year term, I would say it's going to be a 4-year term, that you're not going to fill a vacancy of the Supreme Court.
Wow, Lindsey, that's a pretty bold thing to say. That'd be like if I said, under no circumstances will I ever wear a hat during any point in this video. And I know what you're thinking, like, hey, can I take this clip and tweet it at you and say, hey, you're a hypocrite? Sure, go ahead. This cannot possibly backfire. Now, to explain his flip-flop, Graham said his view about issues relating to the Supreme Court changed after the treatment of then-Trump Supreme Court appointee and noted beer enthusiast Brett Kavanaugh, which I'm pretty sure happened like 1,000 years ago, so I'm not sure why he's bringing that up.
Actually, the hearings were only 2 years ago.
2 years? Wow. I look so much older now. But hey, if you could just use Brett Kavanaugh to reverse course on your previous statements. Brett, this one's to you, buddy. Cheers.
I liked beer, still like beer. We drank.
So sure, now I've decided to back down and wear a hat, but some GOP senators have made it clear that they will not do that, like Susan Collins of Maine and Lisa Murkowski of Alaska say they will not support moving forward with the confirmation of a Trump appointee during the election. But Senator Mitt Romney of Utah decided to make his intentions known today, making it clear that the Republicans will have a majority in the Senate to move forward. Here's how he explained his pick.
In a circumstance where a nominee of a president is from a different party than the Senate, then more often than not, the Senate does not confirm. So the Garland decision was consistent with that. On the other hand, when there's a nominee of a party that is in the same party as the Senate, then typically they do confirm. So the Garland decision was consistent with that, and the decision to proceed now with the President Trump's nominee is also consistent with history.
This is the exact right answer for Senate Republicans.
Romney is best able to deliver this rationale because as a newcomer to the Senate, being elected in 2018, he's not tainted by the precedent of Merrick Garland. And all Republicans would have had to do back then was focus on the points that Romney made. But no, instead they tried to dance around and use words like democracy and let the people decide, when we now know that that's not how they feel at all. Supreme Court picks are getting more and more political, and by the end of all this, I think everybody's going to need a nice tall glass of
Beer, still like beer.